Let's talk about the fundamental pillars of cybersecurity and cybercrime in general. And I'm talking about the CIA and the DAD Triads. Now, what exactly is CIA? Nope, it is not the Central Intelligence Agency. It is confidentiality, integrity, and availability. These are the three fundamental pillars of cybersecurity. It doesn't matter what your job in cybersecurity is. It doesn't matter what tool we're talking about or what software we're talking about. Anything involving cybersecurity will fall at least under one of these three categories. But what exactly are they? Confidentiality. Basically, we're talking about scenarios where data or resources are accessed by only those that have the right permissions. So in this case right now, we're talking about technologies like encryption, passwords, biometrics, multiple factor authentications, two-factor authentications. Generally, anything that ensures that data is accessed by only those that have the right access to it, that's what we call confidentiality. But we also have integrity, where data has not been tampered or altered in any way. We're talking about things like hashing, which we will talk quite a lot about in this course, and then checksums. And then finally, we have availability. Basically, data and resources are available to be accessed or shared. We're talking about network access, server access, data availability, and so on. So once again, confidentiality, integrity, availability, these are the three fundamental pillars of cybersecurity. But then we have the dark side, DAD, which is basically the exact opposite of CIA. So rather than having confidentiality, we have disclosure. Rather than having integrity, we have alteration. And rather than having authenticity, we have, because rather than having availability, we have deniability. Every cybercrime or hacker, anything against cybersecurity will fall under one of these three pillars. So disclosure, basically, data is accessed by non-authorized users. We have things like Trojans, brute force attacks, even theft. Yes, physical theft of computers, memory cards, data disks, and so on. All that falls under disclosure. You have alteration. Data has been compromised or tampered with. Again, malware involved, viruses, SQL injection attacks, and so on. And of course, finally, we have deniability, where access to data and resources are blocked. And this comes under things like a denial of service attack, ransomware, and so on. So once again, in your journey as a cybersecurity professional, you are going to be involved in the CIA triad, fighting against those in the DAD triad. Welcome to cybersecurity.